Ladies and gentlemen, today's video is going to be a little different. I am actually going to react to Milo's saying goodbye video. Now, I know it's not like the last video that he uploaded on his channel before he left. I think he uploaded like 2 more videos that were sponsored or something, and he had to put them out. I think he actually addresses it in this video. And I still talk to Milo and play with Milo like weekly. Like we still are in contact, but I've never actually watched his goodbye video just because I was like literally like talking to him, not watching a video when it went through. So like when all this stuff happened. So I've stayed in contact with him. I like heard it directly from him, but I've never actually watched his goodbye video. And with the looming release of Black Ops Cold War and everything like that, I feel like he's probably going to be making a comeback at some point, hopefully. But I thought I would watch this just because I've never watched it before, and I thought it'd be a very, very interesting video, especially if he does come back soon, which I hope he does. I mean, it's been like almost a year, it feels like, at this point. When was this uploaded? December 1st of 2019. So it's been like 10 months or something. I don't know math, but we're gonna watch this thing.
Hi guys, MrRoflWaffles here.
And see what he has to say.
I've tried this video so many times and for weeks.
I feel that.
And I have not been able to figure out how to do it because I'll start off trying to have a positive mental attitude and be nice and chirpy, and then I can't keep it up, or I start off really down in the dumps, and then it's a video of me talking in a monotone voice.
Bro, real quick, hold on. Can I see if I can pull this up real quick? MrRoflWaffles Twitter. Can I show you guys something real quick? Because this is like when he went on his break. Obviously, it was recorded then. Look at this man. Look at the glow up. Are you kidding me? My man is shredded. All right, TOS. Anyway.
For 40 minutes, and nobody wants to watch that, and I don't even want to sit there and do it because I'm depressed enough as it is.
No, so, Milo.
I don't know,
dude, I've never watched
how
this.
to get through this. So I'm just going to try again and hope that attempt 57 is the one. So bear with me here, please. I think that you guys can probably guess what this is about.
No, dude, I'm sad all over again.
I've not been my usual self for a while now, and I want to talk about why that is. I want to talk about some small positive thing to come out of it, to kind of bookend this chapter of things, and then I want to talk about what I'm doing to fix what's going on in there. So that's going to be kind of the structure of the video, I guess. Yeah, please bear with me. This is going to be quite hard.
Oh, bro, dude, like, I remember talking to him, and he was so down. So it's weird, like, going back to that. You know what I mean? This is like, oh, it's so sad. It's like sad all over again, like it wasn't like when it happened.
YouTube. There are things on YouTube that are stressful, that will always be stressful for creators. For example, COPPA, the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, which
that all happened since he left,
is very scary. Things like that are terrifying. But those sorts of existential threats seem to crop up every 6 months, and so as a creator, you sort of get used to those things.
Yeah.
What you don't get used to is when burnout hits you in a way that it's never really hit you before, and in a way that you just don't know how to recover from. I've been making YouTube videos for 10 years.
Speaking the facts,
I
feel that.
have not really taken any breaks.
Yeah.
Like, there aren't really any weekends away from content making or thinking about work or doing work and things like that.
Yeah.
There's been one break that I took last Christmas with my... But...
Oh,
I mean...
Little skip there. Yeah, dude, this is the biggest thing about content creators that people don't realize. You don't get Christmas off. You either work a double day before Christmas to have like your video already ready for Christmas, or you like get videos ready for the weekend, but that requires double work, and there's no days off. Like, you have to consistently put up content in order for anyone ever to like care about your channel and for the algorithm to care about it. So it's a real thing. And a lot of the time, like, you've been doing it for 10 years, you've only had your job for like 3 or 4 years. Like, I did YouTube for so many years before I even got paid anything. Like, I was making like 20 cents a video for like 6 years, it felt like. I think it was probably like 5 or 6 years. So it's a real thing, man.
This year has been really, really difficult for me, and I've just been working and working, and with other stuff that's been happening in my life recently that I'll get into in a moment, I've been mega burnt out, and it's been really tough to know how to move forward. With that happening, I've also entered into a new chapter on YouTube, post Ether, essentially, post Black Ops 4 Zombies, where zombies
said the word.
over now. Like,
he said the word.
For all we know, there could be no zombies next year. There's certainly no zombies
don't have
this year in Modern
confirmation.
Warfare, and
we still don't have confirmation.
I've been put in a position where I could just keep doing the same old thing that I've basically been doing for 10 years and making customs videos and legacy content and things like that. Or I could try and figure out what is next for me as a human. What should I do with the rest of my career? And is whatever talent I have best used in this space rather than somewhere else?
I want to hear something
Could
weird.
I be happier somewhere else?
Everyone watching this video right now,
should I still be doing this at this point? There
you
are
are our
questions in my
bosses.
head, and I don't have the answers to them, to be honest with you.
Like, whenever I show up late to a stream and you guys are saying late, you are my boss telling me that I'm late. It's weird. Like, we work for you guys to watch our content. Obviously, it's for enjoyment. It's like a positive relationship, but you are our boss. And that's kind of a weird,
I really don't.
a weird thing.
I have had a really tough year with zombies. It's been really difficult for reasons that we're not going to go into now because I've talked about them on the channel before, and I think a lot of it goes without saying, but
BO4.
with it ending now, and with 6 months ahead of us of no obvious games to kind of jump to, like a Fortnite or a Minecraft or a GTA, certainly for me at least right now, no obvious games.
Was there anything
and
before he left?
no obvious upcoming pending zombies content. It's kind of just left me in this real massive questioning, uncertain place.
Warzone,
I just don't know what's
Fall
next
Guys,
for me. And
Valorant.
a lot of that is because of the burnout, because without the burnout, I feel like I would have a lot of motivation to be trying new things and stuff like that, but
Yeah,
I'm burnt out. And so
Of the big
I've
games.
just been in this position of real uncertainty. And that, I think, is going to be a bit of a theme for the other things that have been going on, which I guess I'll explain now. This is going to be where things get quite difficult for me to talk about. I want to be quite light on details because I'm trying to keep various things private as I can while still kind of filling you guys in on what's going on. So, yeah. I have had family in hospital over the last few months.
Oh man, dude, it's so sad all over again. Oh my goodness.
Finding it really hard. I think that you can all relate, probably, to when someone in your family is going through something. It sucks. And especially these last few months for me, it's really, really, really sucked. I've been knocked down in a way that I just didn't really anticipate, I guess, and that I am still trying to find ways to cope with. And last year I spent a fair bit of time in A&E, not myself in the hospital bed, but with someone else. And that was a really traumatic time for me, as I'm sure you guys can appreciate when someone you love and care about is in A&E. It's
like, I mean, it's been a long time, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like making videos almost like if you just make a video talking about the that was an unfortunate frame to pause on. Here, I'll get that one. Making videos just kind of talking about stuff is really, really like, I don't know. I feel like it can get a lot off your chest and make you feel like more normal about things, even if they're bad things, if that makes sense. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a thing that mostly YouTubers do, because like, if you don't have a channel, it'd be weird. But I mean, I feel like it could help if you just sit down, talk through all your feelings, and just like record it. You know what I mean? And be able to listen to yourself. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's helpful. It's like it's a YouTuber thing, but I feel like it's helpful.
So being back in that environment now, and that being the case over the course of sort of a few months, and it feeling kind of drawn out in that kind of way.
Bro, I want Milo back. I want him back, man.
Really horrible. It's been really, really horrible. And I have found it really difficult, and it has drained me emotionally at a time where I'm already burnt out. I'm already questioning what the hell I'm doing with my life. And then this has just sort of happened to coincide with it all, and it's really knocked me off my feet. So,
oh man,
hearts really
in the comments,
really
man.
And
I know it's like 10 months old, but give this man some love. Oh my gosh.
I also, in that exact same window of time that's been going on, have been going through a really, really difficult breakup.
Oh, okay. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to leak, but I guess he does talk about it in this video. Yeah, he was going through a pretty tough breakup, which, I mean, it hit him hard. So I guess I'll let him talk about it.
It's been incredibly hard for me to deal with. Without going into too much detail, I was hopelessly in love with a girl, and we'd been together for a couple of years, and we're not together anymore.
Bro, just like talking to Milo and seeing the progress he's made from this video is insane. I'm really happy for him.
I've had no emotional energy left from everything else going on to even begin to figure out how to pick up the pieces from it, to be honest. It's been really hard. And
like if he ever comes back, I'm sure he'll discuss it.
Again, I'm not trying to make this a therapy session. I'm not going to go into all the details now, but
like,
basically,
I would want him to talk about how far he's come, because like
another
kind of inspiring
that has been completely occupying my headspace every single day instead of normal, healthy Milo thoughts about work or play.
We love Milo thoughts.
It's been really hard to
Milo Mondays. We need it. We need the Mondays back, please.
And like the breakup especially has sucked so much.
Bro, if this isn't, I mean, dude, Milo knew. This was made in December. He knew how 2020 was gonna be. It's just this face right here. It's just that face.
Sucks so much.
2020.
So I've been kind of beaten down a bit by a variety of different things. And like I said with the YouTube thing, how I've been kind of questioning what's next for me, and this sort of pillar of my life for the last 10 years has kind of stepped into the shadow for a little bit to kind of see what comes next.
Step out of the shadow, man. Okay, sorry.
Say that it's a serious video. Sorry. Are happening in the other kind of 2 points as well, and
it's just like I know how much better he feels.
I've just not known how to deal with it.
I want him to come back and talk about it, like, and just be back.
Really tried my best to kind of scrape through where I've been able to, but it hasn't been easy, and it's left me in a really difficult mental headspace. So I am making this video now to try and address the fact that with you guys, I want to be very crystal clear that I'm aware this stuff's been affecting my output, and I'm sorry, because I know that you guys were waiting for so much content from me from Tag and onwards, really, that just never materialized.
I don't think anyone. I think it turned out okay.
Borderlands, I started covering, was so excited about, and then other stuff started happening in my life to do with the stuff that I've talked about that just completely made me incapable of doing anything for a bit. And
Borderlands didn't do well on YouTube either, so that probably didn't help.
I feel guilty, man. Like I know.
No, Milo. I want to give past Milo a hug and be like, you're gonna be okay.
I shouldn't expect myself to be able to just ignore other stuff going on in my life and work through it, but at the same time, like, I know that you guys have a certain expectation of content, and I also know that in terms of...
I swear on me, Mom, if one single one of you guys watching this video right now ever make my mans feel like his content isn't good enough when it's freaking Milo, MrRoflWaffles, I will hunt you down. Do you understand me?
I need to have a certain expectation of content for myself to keep putting stuff out so that I stay in a job. Like, I'm letting myself down by not posting as frequently. I'm letting myself down by throwing away opportunities. And again, I need to catch myself.
I'm not even live, and handsome man just told Milo he's a handsome man.
Because I'm not just throwing them away. Like,
what a guy.
There are reasons why I'm not being able to take those opportunities because of stuff that's been going on. But it's really hard not to beat myself up about it, man. So I wanted to make this video to basically just fill you guys in a little bit without going into too much depth, to just say what has been happening and
say goodbye. He said goodbye in this video.
To kind of set you up for what's next, and also to maybe give you guys one last little thing sort of to look forward to as well, I hope. Let's go with that actually now. So something that you guys have asked me for years, literally, is to bring back my old Home Sweet Home house t-shirts and my duck t-shirt and all that sort of stuff, because there are a lot of you guys that subscribed this year that really like those designs but just weren't around back then to pick them up for yourself and stuff like that. Now,
well, since this merch sale's already over, I'm gonna skip through it, and I'm gonna take this opportunity to remind everyone that I have merch coming out very soon: hats, shirts, posters, and a plush.
I needed
anyway, we're gonna just because that sale is over. I know it's Milo's video, but someone's got to promote merch in that section. Might as well be, you know what I'm saying?
With the end of Zombies, I'm gonna be basically getting up a couple more videos, which will be Zombies Unexplained, that series. So you guys, if you were looking forward to more of that, then that's on the way. I'm not sure how in depth I want to make that series in terms of numbers of episodes. I don't know if I want to go really far into it.
Wait, was he planning on making content after this video?
There are going to be definitely a couple more of those coming in the next week or so. And then, I mean, I guess that actually leads in quite nicely to what is next for me.
He was going to continue the series.
It's very scary as a YouTuber to say I am going away for a bit, because you feel like YouTube is going to punish you for taking any time away. You feel like
very scary. As
soon as you step away, your subscribers are going to disappear and your momentum is going to disappear and all that stuff. But I desperately need it at this point. I would not be doing this, and I think the evidence of that is that I haven't done this until now, unless I absolutely had to. But
you gotta fix the
I'm
noodle.
just not in a good place mentally.
You gotta fix the noodle.
So I need to.
It's like a muscle. You gotta work it out.
Now, I know that I've called this video like a parting gift.
It's an emotional muscle. You gotta massage it.
I want to be very clear.
No, that's not it.
This isn't the end of MrRoflWaffles. Please don't get that idea. I am going to be coming back at some point. I don't know exactly when, but what my plan is essentially is to leave the country and
go to the mountains.
Go and live in the mountains for a bit.
There it is.
And
Mountain Man Milo.
Find myself. As corny as that sounds.
And he did it. He went to the mountains.
If any health stuff happens, like if I get hurt, I mean, like if you're living on a mountain, it's not necessarily the safest place in the world with avalanches and crevasses and all that sort of jazz. If anything like that happens, then I'll try and let you guys know, because I think that you deserve to kind of be informed about what's going on with me.
Dog, was Milo leaving his last will and testament right now? Yo, if I die in the mountains, I want this video to be uploaded.
But yeah, I'm going to basically just go and be a bit of a monk for a while. I think is the plan.
Monclo.
And
I think the reason I can kind of take this video a little bit more like lightly now, like in the moment, it was like, yeah, it was very serious. But I think the reason I can kind of like joke around a little bit is like we always meme about the mountains and stuff like that, and it being a whole thing. And I think Milo, like hopefully if he ever comes back, you guys will see. Like I think over the course of the last 9-10 months, whatever it's been, things have really improved for him. So I think that's why I can kind of joke and say this stuff. Don't take it in a way that I'm like discounting anything that happened. You know what I mean?
I come back, which if I had to give you a guess, it would be sometime in February or March next year. I am hoping that I will be refreshed in a way that I never really have allowed myself to be before. It may be that I come back and I'm like, yo, I've got this great idea for a startup that sells buckets, and that's going to be my lifelong passion now. And that's
selling buckets. I would buy a Milo themed bucket.
I come up with a better idea than that.
No, but I want the buckets.
That might happen. Or I might come back and say, hey, this is my exact content strategy for the next year in terms of Black Ops 5 and all that. And like, that's what I'm expecting right now, basically, is to come back, Black Ops 5 kind of hype, we'll start building back up again, and I'll get right back to where I was before, right? Like, I'll be right back in with the momentum of that game, kind of starting to be hyped up. I'll be making the same old content that I've always made. They wait till August to reveal anything. It will be like I never left. That's kind of the goal. But
if you sell buckets, I will buy a bucket.
I need
who here would buy a bucket?
This. So, as much as I'm hoping that some of you guys will see the kind of like resurgence or revival of some of those old like merch designs as like one little kind of parting gift to remember zombies with and things like that. In a lot of ways, also, if you're a fan of my content and if you enjoy my content, I hope in a way that you can see me stepping away like this for a little bit as an investment.
I gotta stop. I gotta stop.
Sure
I'm trying to break the tension.
To pump out all the content that you love next year.
Yeah, he brings up a great point.
All that content to be made.
I've hit like, I would say like daily and even weekly content walls where I'm just like, I literally would rather like get my nails pulled off than make a video today. I've had those little spurts. They've never lasted very long though, and I think it helps a lot playing with people. And I've kind of had conversations with Milo about this as well, but like being able to play with Lex and Chop and whoever else wants to jump in for the custom zombies has been one of the greatest part about zombies, and being able to play custom maps and like the great custom map makers with all new content. It really takes a lot of the stress of YouTube for me is if I know what video I'm doing and I like the idea, it's super easy for me to do it. If I don't know what I'm doing for the day, that is when I hate being a YouTuber. Like, obviously I would never trade this job for anything. It's a great job. Everyone would love to have it, but there are parts of it that are just really hard, and not knowing what to upload is by far my biggest demotivator. Like recording them, hanging out with the buds, talking to you guys, that part's easy. It's if I don't know what to do, I'm dying.
Essentially,
so I feel this
the gift
deeply
of healing now so that I can work really hard later on and give you all of that free entertainment,
the investment in yourself
that you all
that Milo was doing
really
here.
Enjoy, I assume, at least, or at least I hope. If you're still watching this video at this point, then you probably enjoy my content to some extent.
All right, guys, thanks for watching the video. I'm just kidding.
So, yeah, I mean, in the next week, I've got 1 or 2 videos that are going to be going up. I've got a couple of sponsored videos as well. I've had some sponsors who have been absolutely wonderful, who are essentially helping me fund this trip away. So I'm so thankful to them.
Okay, here's where, yeah,
this is the sponsored video sponsored by them in the next week or 2 that will be going up. But yeah, essentially the plan is that I'm going to be going away, and once I've pumped out those last, like, let's say like 3, 4, 5 videos, whatever it's going to be, I'm going to be pretty much cold turkey donezo for a while. A month, maybe 2 months, whatever it's going to be. It's sort of a case of however long it takes for my brain to level out again. Obviously, there's going to be stuff that is ongoing in that time. I've got a lot of healing and processing to do, but family being in hospital is going to wait for no man, right? And so there's going to be naturally stuff that comes up in the meantime. And
literally, as I'm recording this video, Milo tweets, codes, signals, ciphers, tempting with a new BO5 teaser. Wars are not one of the battlefield behind closed doors. Tactics, maneuver, strategies, all pieces of complex puzzle means life and death. Code, signals, ciphers, secret communications to enemies, allies. Plot unfolding is in the... Oh, this is the plug for the projector that I had in the projector slides. Know your history. Oh my gosh, dude. Look at him. Look at this man tempting. He's being tempted, boys.
And
oh my gosh.
I'm going to need to deal with it as it comes. So that's essentially the plan for the next little bit. And I think that I actually got through that fairly decently. I haven't burst into tears, which is good. And I think I covered the points that I needed to cover. I think that the last thing I need to say is that...
How does he end this video? Dude, how do you end a video like this?
As much as this has been a really difficult year with zombies, because of blue screens and all that stuff.
He said the word.
The people in the zombies community that I've got to know, you guys watching this video, the other creators that I make content with, everyone that makes up the community, as much as sometimes grinds my gears, man, there are some real bright smart. Of course I mess it up right at the end. There are some real bright sparks.
Reshoot the entire video. Cut it.
Really bright sparks.
Cut it.
And you've, in a lot of ways, become great friends to me. In a lot of ways, you've been amazingly supportive of me. And you've given me something to wake up and look forward to, because I have loved having the opportunity to entertain you guys for as long as I have. And I want to do that for many years to come. And so I'm basically just trying to say that I've been really grateful. I am really grateful for the opportunity that you've given me. And I hope that we can look forwards now with this being like I said, an investment in a little bit of stuff for my brain, so that when I come back, I can...
I just DM Milo, ILY.
Doing the stuff that you guys
love you. I love you, Milo.
Respect and deserve. So it's going to be a bit weird because I'm posting this and then I'm going to have these videos that I've like saved up going out in the next like 10 days. So there will be some more stuff going up for a little bit. But then the break will come in properly. Those sponsored videos are going to be going up as well. Please show some love to those sponsors for supporting me with my little kind of trip to the mental health mountain.
Wow, what a great...
Yeah.
The mental health mountain cures everything.
I hope that I'm making the right decision, because it's terrifying. It's really terrifying. But...
And he went away so much longer than he thought he was going to, too.
I feel like I don't really have any other choice right now.
No.
Thanks for watching. Hope you've had a good week so far. Black Friday was good. And I'll talk to you all soon, okay?
Wow.
I just want to be happy again.
Oh my gosh. Stop. Bro. In one of his last videos before then, wow. One of his last videos before then was
Hi guys,
this video that I recorded with him. What? The first custom map back that Milo... The first time I play with Milo in Custom Zombies, once he comes back, we're playing this map. We're going to play this map. It was the Nintendo DS map with a crazy Easter egg in it, and we died. We didn't beat it. Me and Milo, 2 players. Leave a like if you want to see that, because I miss this man. I still talk to him, but I miss this man nonetheless. All right, boys.